Oh look, another show for Netflix to cancel. This time it's Kid Cosmic, an animated action comedy about a young superhero fanatic who stumbles upon 5 magic stones that he turns into what he calls cosmic rings. He and his small-town friends discover the rings to have magic powers and decide to use them to act as local heroes and protect the Earth from the threat of alien invaders. The show is from Craig McCracken, one of the most well-known names in the animation industry. He's most well known for creating shows like Powerpuff Girls, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, and Wander Over Yonder. What's great about all of his shows is just how different each one is. It's not only each show's unique visual style that makes them stand out, but just the overall execution and tone of each show feels different. Kid Cosmic is no exception. It's a show that both looks and feels like if you took an old gag comic like The Peanuts or Calvin and Hobbes and combined it with a retro Jack Kirby-esque superhero sci-fi comic. The show follows the ongoing trend in animation of incorporating a continuous storyline that can often be a real hit or miss, but it is a format that seems to work really well with Netflix shows, seeing as you can just watch them all at once. The show is made up of only 10 episodes, each around 20 minutes, but it's able to pace itself pretty well. For me, Kid Cosmic does an excellent job at balancing out humor and action. Neither is absolutely groundbreaking. The action is not on par with like a Genndy Tartakovsky cartoon, and the humor didn't leave me rolling on the floor in laughter, but the show manages to be always entertaining, making it a quick, easy, and incredibly enjoyable watch. But the key to any great show, at least in my mind, is likable characters, and I feel that Kid Cosmic excels at this. Joe, Rosa, Papa G, Tuna Sandwich, Kid Cosmic, and Chuck the alien dude are all pretty likable characters. My favorite probably being Papa G, who's just this strange old man who just kinda hangs out with these kids. Trust me, it's not weird. Now Chuck is another character I really like. He starts off as a villain and, slight spoilers for Kid Cosmic, joins the gang later on. He's a fun character, but one of my few complaints about him is his development feels kinda rushed. Although I do understand with only 10-20 minute episodes, it's hard to execute that in a way that feels believable. A lot of the show's charm actually comes from the beautiful backgrounds. The show all takes place in a small town in the middle of nowhere, New Mexico, and throughout the 10 episodes, you really get an idea of the town's geography. Even minor background characters are pretty memorable solely because this is such a small location. And while I do quite like the look of the show, there were some design elements, particularly around the head area, that felt a bit familiar. And believe me, I couldn't care less about the whole CalArt style debacle. That shit is just stupid. I just felt like it was something that's hard not to notice, so I thought I'd point it out. The opening and end credits music in the show really adds to the overall tone too. It's got this garage band-esque vibe to it that really fits the show's setting. I'm really looking forward to the awesome soundtrack being released, unless it already is by the time I upload this. One of the most admirable aspects of Kid Cosmic is how it grounds itself in its own reality. Like, this may be a cartoon, but these aliens won't hesitate to kill you. And being a cartoon, they really didn't have to go there, but it does kind of tie into the overall idea that being a hero is not like the comics. The show is also not afraid to get dark. There's jokes in this show revolving around hiding dead corpses and accidental genocide. It's jokes you'd expect from a show like Rick and Morty, yet it never feels out of place here. I guess that's the advantage of having your kid show be on Netflix. Also, there is an Attack the Block reference in the show, so I pretty much have to love it. Kid Cosmic seems to be a part of Netflix's attempt to draw in more subscribers by providing quality animation, and I have to say, if they continue to produce content like this, it'll be a good look for them. I really had a lot of fun watching this show, and I'd highly recommend it to both fans of action cartoons and comedy cartoons alike. It's a little bit of everything and immensely enjoyable from start to finish. Thank you to everyone who watched. Feel free to check out some of my other videos on my channel. I do lots of other reviews for movies and shows, and I even do some toy reviews on the side. So thanks again, and goodbye.